Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. What? I got you. It's Jermall Charlo versus Hugo Centeno. Listen, man, Showtime, premier boxing champions are really putting on the goods. Listen, this weekend, April the 21st, is going to be a phenomenal night of boxing. Listen, Jermall Charlo and Hugo Centeno are on the undercard of a real big fight with Jessie Vargas and Adrien Broner. Also, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jesus Cuellar. Listen, man, it's going down. This triple header is off the chain. But hey, listen. But right now, I'm just focusing on Jermall Charlo and Hugo Centeno. Listen, this is gonna be for the interim WBC middleweight world title, which, you know, hey, it's gonna put whoever wins, it's gonna put them in the driver's seat for a chance at Golovkin's WBC belt. You know what I'm talking about? So, Jermall Charlo is 26-0 with 20 KOs. That's a 77% KO average. Y'all know he stands at 6 foot even with a 73.5-inch reach. Listen, he is coming off of a win versus Highland. You know what I'm talking about? It was a TKO win. It was his, you know, he was getting his feet wet at 160. Knocked the guy out. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, I really would have liked to see him be a little more active at 160, but hey, here we go. He's fighting a very game guy in Hugo Centeno, who is 26-1 with 14 KOs. That's a 50% KO average. Listen, he stands at 6 foot 1.5. He has a 75.5-inch reach. He's coming off of a win versus Emmanuel Aline. Look, he KO'd the guy too. So both guys coming off a KO win. You know, one a TKO, one a KO. So these guys, you know, have a little momentum. Both guys have a lot to prove in this 160-pound division. And I'm going to tell you like this right here. Jermall Charlo is very athletic. He has a very sturdy frame. He has a real good chin. And look, I think with his athleticism, his punch selection, and his speed, he may be a little bit too much for Hugo Centeno. Now listen, Hugo Centeno has been knocked out. Listen. So hey, can't say his chin is gonna be a little suspect. I got to say that. He also he doesn't have as much raw talent, you know, as Jermall Charlo. But he does have, you know, hey, he can throw decent combinations. He can throw some good combinations now. He does have he has a nice jab too, a nice little stick. He walk around with a nice little stick he can jab. And he does have some power, but I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Because he's not as athletic, in order for him to be successful, he will have to use that jab and try, like I say, try to keep Jermall Charlo at the end of that jab and work behind it. Now, like I said, Jermall Charlo is very, very athletic. Also is very sturdy. He has a good chin. He's a real strong guy. Even at 160, this guy has a frame. Man, look, this guy back look like an aircraft carrier. You know what I'm talking about? When you see him with his frame, listen, this young man very well can fight probably at from 168 probably up to light heavyweight before it's all over. Listen, I'm pretty sure he can campaign at light heavyweight. But this is the thing with Jermall Charlo. He knocked Julian Williams down with a jab. That's how powerful this young man is. But he also, listen, Jermall Charlo can set up some punches from weird angles. And I'm going to tell you like this, man. Everybody saw what happened between him and Julian Williams. That counter uppercut he hit him with, man. This is a punch from a weird angle that, man, look, this guy delivered with power. You know what I'm talking about? And Hugo Centeno, I done seen him, man, get a little lax. And he probably, hopefully, for his sake, I hope his trainers worked on him staying focused, because he has I seen him get unfocused and back straight up with his hands down. You know what I'm saying? You know, I seen him get a little weary, a little tired, whatever, and make some little mistakes like that. That, hey, he is a talented young man, but, you know, hey, you got to stay focused at the highest level. And this for him is, hey, this about as high level as you get at 160 right now. You know what I'm talking about? Because upper echelon, y'all there. I mean, this fight is to answer some questions about that, you know, with you guys being in the upper echelon. So I'm going to tell you like this right here, man. I really believe Jermall Charlo is going to find a way to win this fight, you know, even though Hugo Centeno does have a slight height advantage and reach advantage, and he does have a good jab. I think he'll come out using that stick, using that jab, and trying to work behind it. But I think Jermall Charlo is too athletic and has the ability to set up punches from angles that something can catch the guy. And his chin, like I say, is very suspect. You know what I'm talking about? Whether he knock him out or not, hey, one punch can change the whole landscape of a fight. But hey, I'm going to tell you this. This is not like hey, look, I ain't claiming to be like TBC, the boxing clinic and more. That guy really break down fights. This is just a preview of the fighters. Hey, listen, TJ, shout out to TJ. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Hey, listen, I don't think I'm none of that. I'm just a guy that love boxing and giving you a preview of Jermall Charlo versus Hugo Centeno. But this is what I will say. I ain't telling you that, hey, it's gonna be in the 8th round, 9th round, whatever. But I think Charlo gonna find a way to win this fight, and I am very, very I'm leaning towards the KO. You know what I'm talking about? But whatever happened, it's April the 21st, the Barclays Center in New York City. And you know, Premier Boxing Champions, they keep putting on the goods. So Showtime, shout out to you. Premier Boxing Champion, shout out to you. This Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. I can't wait for this fight card. I'm very excited. And listen, I will be giving some highlight updates during the fight. You know, for the whole card, I give, you know, during the fights, I will send out some little clips for y'all, highlights, you know, during the fights in real time. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time we send in some highlight updates. It's going down April the 21st. Holla at your boy, Daddy P signing off.